Hi everyone, I'm Kasey and I'm coming to you from the Felicity Branch Library, and today I'm here to show you how to make a cat castle. You may be wondering what a cat castle even is. This is a cat castle, and then this is a cat castle. Quite simply put, a cat castle is a fun, do-it-yourself habitat that you can make for your favorite feline out of repurposed materials, specifically all of those cardboard boxes you may have laying around. I will be creating this cat castle for my favorite cat ever, Hopper. Isn't he adorable? And he loves laying in boxes, so I know this is going to be right up his alley. We're going to jump right in here, and the first thing I'm going to do is go over the supplies that you will need. If you are making a basic castle, you will need 2 cardboard boxes. In this case, I'm using a very large box that once held paper towels. The second box is much smaller and it was used for shipping a package. It will go on top to create that castle look I'm going for. We have the 2 boxes, one for laying and one for playing. It's going to be perfect. In addition to the boxes, you will need cutting tools. You can use a box cutter similar to this. For this project, I'm actually going to be using cutting tools specifically for cutting cardboard. These are easily found online. So I have cardboard scissors, and then I also have a cardboard cutting knife. Neither one of these are necessary, but I find them to be useful, and I did have them on hand already. So this Cat Castles project is actually geared towards teens and adults, but that doesn't mean it wouldn't make a great family project. I just ask that for safety reasons that all of the cutting be left to a responsible adult. We will also need tape to secure the boxes together, and I prefer packing tape, so I just have standard packing tape. Hot glue will work in a pinch, but you really do need tape for some of the other things besides securing the boxes. So guess what? That's really all you need. It's always fun to add embellishments and decorate your castle, but it's not necessary, but we will go over that at the end. So I definitely want to make this castle-esque. So I'm going to be cutting this top box to make it look like castle turrets. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these flaps shut so that they stay upright. Just like that, just to keep them where they need to be. And for this, I'm going to use the cardboard scissors. I'm not sure how well you can see, but it's taken, I'm doing the length about 2 snips down. It's not perfect, but it does keep it more uniform, so to speak. Although it doesn't really matter because your cat's going to love it no matter what. So, cut the front. Now I'm working on the sides. And then I'm going to do the back. And this is purely cosmetic. You don't actually have to do this kind of cutting if you don't want to. It functions the same. I just am making a cat castle. It doesn't have to be a castle. I've seen some pretty great cat castles out there that look like other types of buildings. I've seen houses. I've seen libraries. I've seen fire stations. I've seen rockets. Whatever you can imagine, you can make. So as you can see, the top box is finished here, and it has that castle turret look that I'm going for. So I'm going to set that to the side for right now, and we'll come back to it in just a moment. Okay, so now that the top box is done, I'm going to move on to the base here. Set some of this stuff to the side. And in order to make my box more secure, I'm going to just tape the top shut. And that'll just give it some stability. Now, since the box has been opened, I'm going to flip it over. This is going to keep the top more secure for our top box. And it doesn't matter that it's upside down, but I'm going to give this a drawbridge to keep with my castle theme. So I have a marker here where I'm just going to kind of sketch out where I want my openings to be. This isn't necessary. You could totally eyeball this. I would just feel more comfortable sketching it out first because I'm not known to be the most artistic. So I'm going to make a big opening here, and I'm going to make a round window right here. All right. I mean, it's a little lopsided, but I think I did a pretty good job. So now comes the cutting. I'm not going to use the cardboard scissors for this. I'm going to use the cardboard knife. It has slightly serrated edges and it looks like it is not sharp, but don't let that fool you. It is very sharp. I'm just going to stab that into the box here and saw through my going to tape this top flap down, keep that out of the way. So now I'm cutting out the window. A nice round-ish circle there, but you get the point. It's a window. Now remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's easy to want it to be perfect, but if all goes according to plan, Hopper is going to use this instead of my couch as a scratching post, so ultimately it can have a little bit of uneven edges and that sort of thing. So there, that's the opening for the bottom box of the cat castle. And now the next step is simply to assemble the two pieces together. I'm going to put this right on top here, and I have some tape, and I'm going to tape my top box to my bottom box. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure that when the cat jumps into the box on the top, it doesn't completely slide off of the bottom. Hopper might not be too happy if I let that happen. And voila! It is done. It is that easy. It doesn't take long at all. And then now you have a very nice, cute playhouse for your cat. Now that we have assembled our cat's new playhouse, you also have the opportunity to add some flourishes to make it even more fun. So before the video, I actually created this cute little banner that I'm going to hang on the front here. You can see what that looks like. I'm going to grab some of my tape. I don't need too much. Tape it down, and there you go. That's a nice flourish. Now you can add yarn hanging down the side if you want to give your cat something to bat around. We've hung bells on them previously. Just make sure that they're large enough and they're not the tiny bells, because that can be a choking hazard for your pet. And if you want to get super fancy, you can wrap the box before you cut it and make it very colorful. So it really is that easy, and it provides a lot of fun for your cat. If you're interested in a book all about cat castles, you should check out Cat Castles, 20 Cardboard Habitats You Can Build Yourself, and that's by Karen Oliver. You can place a hold on this book through Ohio Digital Library. If you go to our catalog at clermontlibrary.org and search for the title, you should be able to put a hold on it directly from our catalog. And if you need any assistance with this or any ebook at all, just call your branch and one of our super awesome staff members will be able to walk you through it. So thank you for hanging out with me today. If you make a cat castle of your own, please share a photo of it in the comments section so that we can all look at your amazing creation. So bye for now.